Have you ever looked at your life on paper and realized it was good? The job, the people, the comfort, everything you were supposed to want. And yet, in the quiet moments, when no one is watching, you feel a strange hollowness you cannot explain. Nothing is wrong. And somehow, that makes it worse. Because if everything is fine, then why does it feel like something is missing? And according to Friedrich Nietzsche, this emptiness is not a flaw in you. It is a message. It is the quiet voice of a self that has been comfortable, but not alive. Most people spend their whole lives trying to silence this feeling, with distraction, with noise, with more of everything. But Nietzsche believed that this very emptiness, if you listen to it, is the beginning of becoming who you truly are. Nietzsche understood this long before our time. He saw that a person can have everything the world calls success and still feel nothing, because the soul does not hunger for comfort. It hungers for meaning. Tonight, I will show you why you feel empty even when everything is fine, and what that emptiness is truly asking of you. Pay close attention until the end, because the final truth transforms this feeling from a curse into the most important gift you will ever receive. First, understand this. Comfort is not the same as fulfillment. Imagine a life with no struggle, no challenge, nothing to overcome. At first, it sounds like paradise, but the human spirit was not built for stillness. It was built to strive, to climb, to become more than it was. Nietzsche believed that a life without struggle slowly starves the soul, because we find meaning not in ease, but in overcoming. It's not that your life is too hard. It's that, somewhere, it became too easy, and a part of you stopped growing. Ask yourself, when was the last time I truly challenged myself, rather than simply staying comfortable? Second, the emptiness often means you are living someone else's life. So many people build a life based on what they were told to want, the path their parents chose, the dreams society sold them, the goals everyone around them was chasing. And they achieve it all, only to feel nothing, because none of it was ever truly theirs. Nietzsche understood that the greatest tragedy is to succeed at a life you never actually wanted. It's not that you failed. It's that you may have won a race you never chose to run. Ask yourself, is this life truly mine, or did I inherit it without ever questioning it? Third, you have silenced the part of you that wants to create. Within every person is a drive to make something, to build, to express, to leave a mark that is uniquely theirs. But the demands of ordinary life slowly bury this drive beneath routine and obligation, and a creative spirit with nothing to create becomes a hollow one. Nietzsche believed that to give style to one's life, to shape it like a work of art, was among the highest of human callings. It's not that you lack purpose. It's that your purpose has been waiting, unused, beneath years of distraction. Ask yourself, what have I always wanted to create, but told myself I had no time for? Fourth, the void appears when you stop becoming and start merely existing. There is a profound difference between being alive and truly living. Many people reach a certain point and quietly stop. Stop learning, stop reaching, stop growing into something greater. And the moment we stop becoming, a deep emptiness sets in, because the self is not a fixed thing to be maintained, but a living thing that must keep unfolding. Nietzsche called the highest human task self-overcoming, the endless act of surpassing who you were yesterday. It's not that life lost its meaning. It's that you stopped moving toward the version of yourself that meaning requires. Ask yourself, am I still growing, or have I simply been standing still and calling it stability? And now, the deepest truth of all, the one that changes everything. The emptiness is not your enemy. It is your compass. Listen closely. That hollow feeling you have been running from, drowning out, trying to fix, it is not a sign that something is broken. It is a sign that you are awake. The cattle in the field never feel this emptiness, because they ask nothing of life. Only a soul capable of greatness feels the ache of a life lived below its potential. Nietzsche understood that this confrontation with the void is the doorway to authentic existence. The emptiness is asking you a sacred question. Not what is wrong with you, but what are you truly meant to become? And when you stop fearing that question and finally answer it, the void does not disappear by being filled with distraction. It is transformed into purpose, into direction, into a life that is unmistakably your own. It's not a feeling to escape. It's an invitation to begin. Ask yourself, what if this emptiness was never a wound, but a calling I have been too afraid to hear? Here is the philosopher's final lesson. Nietzsche never asked you to fear the emptiness, to numb it, or to fill it with endless noise. He asked you to listen to it, to understand that comfort can quietly become a cage, and that the ache you feel is the part of you that still believes you are meant for more. Do not run from the void. Sit with it. Let it ask its question. And then have the courage to build a life that finally answers it. The emptiness you feel when everything is fine is not the absence of life. It is life itself, asking you to finally begin living. So tell me in the comments, have you ever felt this strange emptiness, even when your life looked perfect from the outside? Which truth spoke to you the most? The comfort that became a cage, the life that was never truly yours, or the emptiness that turned out to be a compass? If this lesson reached you, leave the word awaken below to show you watched until the end. And remember, the day you stop fearing your own emptiness is the day you finally begin to fill your life with meaning that is truly your own. Subscribe to Daily Philosophy to discover more lessons inspired by Friedrich Nietzsche, human psychology, and the quiet art of becoming who you are.